Call the Beautiful, 5512, 116, 2009.
Anybody see you leave?
Nope. That was the plan.
What about your dad?
I haven't heard from him.
Well, that means he could be on his way over here. I think we better check, okay?
Could you do what you're asking of me? If my son were responsible for the death of your daughter, could you just forget about it?
Maybe I couldn't. But if it meant losing you, I would have to.
That's what it really comes down to, doesn't it? If I can't accept your son.
I have to take this. Where are you?
At the beach house. Where are you?
At home?
Where's Ridge?
He's here with me.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just working things out.
Just don't let him bully you, all right?
Just take care of yourself.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
All right, bye. Looks like you and I are in the clear.
I wish.
Thorne, I do not want you to overreact to this.
Well, let me tell you something, Dad. It would be impossible to overreact to this.
I never promised you the presidency.
It was a done deal. When Brooke fired Rick, Dad, the job was mine.
But Brooke changed her mind, Thorne.
She changed her mind after Ricky Boy got to her. Look, I'm sorry, Eric, but this doesn't wash with me either. Rick is spoiled, and he uses people.
Okay, that's enough, Pam.
He killed Phoebe. He sent Marcus off to international so he could make moves on Steffy. Everybody knows that's how Phoebe ended up dead. And now he just goes and steals the presidency right out from underneath Thorne. Come on, Eric. You gotta face this. Rick needs to be dealt with. He needs to be taught a lesson.
Amen.
Rick is our president. He's a fine businessman. Now, you're all going to treat him with respect. You'll treat him with respect or you'll say nothing. I'm tired of all this whining.
Yeah, I'll treat him with respect. The same way he's treated me.
Was Rick on the phone?
I'm sorry.
I'm sure he's gloating.
I don't want to fight about Rick.
Neither do I. You know something, Logan? Rick's aware of that, too. He knows he's a hot-button issue for you and me.
That's not what motivates him, Rich.
Of course it is. That and anything else that'll piss me off, like going after Steffi.
That's why I did what I did. I wanted to separate those two.
Well, you could have had Steffi stay with the company and toss Rick out.
It wouldn't have worked. Rick would have seen Steffi on the side anyway, especially if he wasn't working.
You don't think he's gonna do that anyway, Brooke?
So my mom said that she's sorting things out with your dad.
I wonder what that means.
It means that they're gonna be there for quite some time.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you could put that spin on it.
I will. Wait. Hang on a second.
What are you doing?
Hang on. All right, no Stephanie in here.
Oh,
No Stephanie in there. So I guess we're good to go.
Good to go where?
Wherever this leads us.
Chill. There's no reason to raise your blood pressure.
Look, I hate the way they treat him. I hate it.
Well, they're right about one thing.
Yes, the way he treated your son was despicable. I admit that.
Eric, I had to talk him down. Marcus was set on confronting him.
Oh, he's done so many bad things. But I have to believe he's trying to change. I have to believe that.
Well, I hope so. But Eric, there is a bigger problem. And it's not Rick. It's Pam.
Honey, Pam is all bluster.
Pam is dangerous. Look, I'm not going to forget about what she did to you, to me, to my family. I will never trust her.
I really think she's harmless. I really do.
Pam is a psychopath.
There's been no evidence of that, not since the operation.
Eric, please, for me, just get her out of the company.
I can't do that. I can't do that to Stephanie. She's family to Stephanie. I gotta see what this is. Yes. Bert, yes. Yeah, I want this meeting for tomorrow. Yes, not the end of the week, tomorrow.
Something's got to be done about Rick.
Oh, yeah. Ricky Boy's gonna be a big problem as long as he's around.
He's a huge problem for me. First day he comes back here, I'm gonna be gone.
Unless something happens.
Like what?
I don't know. Brooke changed her mind once. Maybe she'll change it again and get rid of him.
And I can't even think about that guy without getting all riled up. I mean, come on, me and Steffy, we had something good, something strong, way before Rick.
That poor girl. She has no idea what she's getting into.
What a day.
We got through it, didn't we?
Did we?
Hey, we're here, we're together. I think we did okay.
My dad's not okay. Just watching him. When Brooke made that announcement, it was like the life was being sucked right out of him. God, and then I defended you and said I'd leave the company. I mean, he was completely crushed.
Hey, look, he's a big boy. He's gonna get over it, okay?
Yeah, I wish I could believe that.
Believe it. Steffi, he's your father. He's not going to disown you. He loves you. And when he realizes that I love you and I would never do anything to hurt you, he's going to accept me. He's going to accept us. Look, we're adults. We should be able to do whatever we please. This is our future. Nobody else's, okay? We have no one to answer to but ourselves.
Please, Ridge. We have to get through this.
Logan, you've asked me to change my attitude towards Rick. I've asked you to do the same thing, but you won't do it.
That's not true.
He's conned you, Logan. Now he's conning Steffi, and you want to let it happen.
Please, Ridge, try to see this from my perspective.
I have, Brooke. He's your son, and you're going to continue to side with him, even though I've asked you not to. Do you see the significance of that?
You were asking the impossible. Rick would go into a downward spiral if he didn't have a job.
Well, listen, if he's that sick, maybe he shouldn't be running a company. He damn well shouldn't be around my daughter. There's not a damn thing I can do about it, though. Because now he's not alone. He's got you and Steffi, the two people I care most about. He's got his claws in both of you. I have never in my life felt this level of despair and hate.
I've got to get out of here.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it used to be a cool place to work until Rick became president.
Evil man. Evil man.
Anybody want to go get a drink?
Nah, thanks. But I'll be lousy company.
Yeah, it's gonna take me 5 drinks to get the thought of that fool out of my mind.
Well, just keep your heads up, okay? Maybe things would change.
Stranger things have happened, I suppose.
Please tell me you didn't mean that. Ridge, please. I know you're grieving the death of your daughter, but don't make that a reason to hate Rick.
He's a constant reminder, Logan. I can't avoid him. And now, thanks to you, I'm going to see him day in and day out at work.
You have to get past this.
How? Tell me how.
We could go into therapy, the 3 of us.
Therapy's not going to work unless you're on the same page, and we are definitely not.
We can be.
Rick is too calculating, Logan. He's a user. He would never be honest with a therapist.
Rick is none of those things.
Well, then maybe you need the therapy because you're definitely in denial about your son. Don't you see how destructive he is?
Ridge, then if he's destructive, we need to do something about it. But you need to be a part of the process. So please, just open your heart to me. Help me help my son. And be there for me as my husband.
When you asked Steffi to leave the company for Rick to stay there, you were in effect condoning their relationship. Do you realize that? Do you have any idea what that did to me? What that did to us? I lost a daughter, Logan. I'm not going to lose another one, and I don't want to lose you either.
You're not going to lose me.
I've never been more worried about that.
Ridge, we're stronger than this.
Logan, I love you with all my heart. Right now, the love and the hate that I'm feeling are colliding.
Well, then we'll find a solution. You and I together with Rick.
No, Brooke, no. He has got to stay away from me. And most definitely, he's got to stay away from Steffi. I don't want him anywhere near her. Not now, not ever, for any reason.
I don't know.
What?
Take what we want. Do what we want.
Oh, yes.
Even when everyone's against us.
Well, what's the alternative?
Well, we could try to accept what our families feel best.
That won't make us miserable or anything.
Can we really do it without their support, though?
Steffi, what does their support have to do with how we feel about each other? Think about it. They could be standing on the sidelines, cheering for us with pom-poms and doing a wave and a human pyramid with Stephanie on top. Think about that for a second. No, seriously, would that make us stronger? Would that make a bit of difference?
No.
No, exactly. Listen, if we live our lives according to someone else's recipe, well, then that's a recipe for disaster.
Well, then, what's your recipe?
Recipe that you ask is a dash of this. It's a little tiny pinch of this. But the main ingredient is a whole lot of this. I love you. And I want to make love to you.
don't want you to get hurt. Rick is a master manipulator here, sweetie. He's used everybody in the family. My sweet girl, I don't want to lose another daughter. Please don't do that to me. My sweet Steffi. My sweet, precious Steffi. I've got to protect you. No matter what it takes.
You did all of this?
I did, yeah. Well, I mean, I was gonna ask Stephanie to help me if she. I know. Listen, I'm serious. Do you have any idea how much of a difference you've made in my life?
I love you. This is our time. Nobody else's.
I love you too. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Good.
But I wouldn't mind you going on about it for a couple of hours.
I could do that, but it might bore you to death.
What a way to go. You know, you have my heart. I trust you with it. The rest is yours.